Hello. Clearly I'm not doing the spreads video yet. Hi, Maddie. But it is Father's Day coming up this weekend, and you know, I don't know if maybe it's just gay boys and their dads, or maybe it's all sons and their dads, or mothers and daughters, or whatnot. But I have always felt like I've had a really rocky relationship with my dad. I used to tell my mom, I was like, why do I even try anymore? Oh, you like the new blue? Yeah, it's only one coat. I still have another coat to do. But it looks good, right? Better than the red? Cool. But I asked my mom, and I told her, why do I even try? Every time I tell him something awesome or amazing, he doesn't seem ever excited for me. I mean, he's used the words like, I don't see the glamour in that. Or one time when I got accepted to PVA, which is the Performing Arts High School in Houston, he told me, stop screaming when I got my acceptance letter. And I just was like, I don't know why I try anymore. And when I went to visit my mom, I started seeing stuff in her boxes, and I took a picture of this old picture that used to hang in our bathroom. And it's this one right here. And if you saw a picture of me at that age and my dad that time ago, we look like we're the guys in the picture. He just bought this straight off of the shelf. This is the store, the mock photo that came with the frame. And on the back of it, he wrote me a letter. And so I was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 at the time, but it said, "To Michael, my wonderful son. When I look at this picture, I see, of course, a father and a son. The father is helping his son, and right now the son needs help. The father loves his son and wants him to be successful. The son also wants to be successful. They have a mutual goal, even though they may never have expressed this idea to each other. In this picture, the father is tending to his son's needs, but he is just about ready to let go, and the son will be on his own. The son wants to be on his own, and in about 5 more seconds, he will be. The father needs to know that he has prepared his son for the letting go. He has his concerns, but he knows that unless he does let go, the son will never be successful. Many times in his life, the son will need to strike out on his own, and each time his father will be there to support and aid his son, until one day when he will no longer require the assistance from his father. On that day, they will both be confident that the father was successful in teaching and the son was successful in his learning. For their entire lives, they have prepared for this event. It was accomplished with love, understanding, and patience. Michael, I hope that we spend enough time listening to each other, and that on that not-so-distant day when you leave, there will remain a firm and strong tie to me, your father. I will always love you, Dad." I haven't read that in a very long time. And the struggle that I face every day, why do I even try? Why do I try to have a relationship when he's so hurtful sometimes, only just because he doesn't express the same excitement as me? And we're two different people, but he is my dad. And, you know, I tell people all the time, and here's a great story. I was sitting in Blue Mesa, none of us are working, we're waiting for customers to come in because we were dead, and we're talking, and I'm literally saying stuff like, there's things that all men should know how to do. Gay, straight, whatever, your father should have taught you how to change your own tire, change your own oil, tie a necktie, you should carry a pocket knife, or a multi-tool knife. These are things that all men should just know how to do, and the only reason that I know how to do them is because of my dad. And it became really, really real when another girl working there said, you know, or you may not have a dad to have even taught you. And I thought, you know what? My relationship with my dad may not be as strong as I would love it to be. And I know it's not as strong as he would love it to be, but I know that I'm working on it, and I know that he's working on it. He called me yesterday at 10:30, scheduled to call, and called me right at 10:30. And we had a great talk about his trip that he went to Colorado on. And I know we're both trying, and it may not be perfect, but it's something. And to think that there are kids out there, or even sons out there of all ages, who don't have that father who can make the promise. Where is it? Make the promise. And each time his father will be there to support and aid his son. I'm grateful that anytime I need my dad's help, he is there and he does help me. And when I was going through my depression and I lost my health insurance from my company, my dad paid for my health insurance so that if I ever wanted to go see a therapist or talk to somebody, I had the tools and the means to be able to do so. And that's a pure example of my dad always giving me the tools that I need to be successful. And I would say, Dad, I know I'm on my own and I'm not a national director anymore and I am totally at the ground level. I would say I'm still pretty successful, and I would say that you've given me all of the tools that I need to be successful, and it's the only reason why I'm able to keep going forward and step out of this hole that I'm in, because of the tools that you've given me. And you are an amazing dad, and this goes out to you, and I wish you a very happy Father's Day. I know I'm early, but mainly I just also can't afford a gift, so don't expect anything in the mail. Gotta pay my bills and get Maddie's shots done. So, but I do love you, and I came across this picture and this letter, and I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I want you to know that I am going to continue making our relationship as best as it can be. I love you very much, and thank you for everything that you've done for me thus far and everything that you're going to do for me in the future.